What is up, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today we are going to be talking about a very important topic that I want to get through to y'all. World warfare and economics is here. It has finally arrived. We need to get a couple of things clear before you guys get your hands on this game, and I really want to get this out to you as soon as possible, so you will definitely see this very quickly by the time the game comes out. The game is not finished. I want to tell you guys this as clear as I possibly can. The game is not finished. It is an early access game that you are going to be able to play right off of the bat, and you need to help Ocron Studio solve all of the problems here, just like any other early access game. If you do not like early access games, do not play this game. If you want to help Ocron Studio get this game to where it needs to be so other people can play it, we will be able to do that with your help. I am not going to recommend that you guys buy this game. This game is going to be a good game. It is very much already a good game. There is so much economic potential, so much military potential. Everything here is so fun to play with, but I want to be as clear as I can with you that if you are not a fan of early access, and if you're not a fan of just having a game right off the bat and some of the things don't work, don't buy it. Please, 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 please do not buy it. Do not think that you got misled. I've been trying to be as clear as I possibly can through my channel, and Ocron Studio has been trying to be as clear as they can. There obviously has been some miscommunications every so often, but I want to read a couple of things to you guys while I show you guys some gameplay. So this is an open letter by Ocron Studio and Lotus himself, and he said, as we approach the exciting moment of release for our game in early access, we want to take this opportunity to communicate openly and honestly with all of you. Our team has poured its heart and soul into this project, and while we are thrilled to share it with you, it is crucial to remember that the game is still a work in progress. The version of the game we're releasing is not the final product. It is your early access version, which means it is not in a perfect state yet. However, it is packed with many features and a ton of data. We want to be completely transparent. Please consider carefully before purchasing. If a work in progress experience is not your thing, that is no problem with us. Come back and check back later, and we'll still be here. We will be diligently working. And in its current form, the game will have many bugs. You will have crashes, and in some areas might feel incomplete, as I can show you right here. If I try to show you things like infrastructures, obviously these things don't even work. It's not even working the way it's supposed to. This part hasn't even been updated yet. So like right here, right off the bat, you see that we're in NASA, we're playing as the United States, and we're looking at the Israeli Space Agency. So obviously, again, we are not in a finished state. You see that I'm messing with this right here. It doesn't even work. So these issues are not permanent roadblocks, but rather stepping stones toward improvement. Unlike games that release yearly versions and charge for each. We got a little bit of a snippy little attack on Parent Revolution there. Damn, I didn't expect a little bit of that. Unlike games that release yearly versions and charge for each, our focus is solely on refining this single version. We are committed to fixing every bug and considering every piece of feedback. For those who choose to support us by purchasing the game, we extend our warmest welcome. Your involvement is not just about playing the game, it is about being a part of a community that shapes its future. Your feedback, patience, and enthusiasm will be driving forces behind each update and improvement. And then so we do have a roadmap, and I'll go over the roadmap in a minute. Our commitment to transparency and ongoing development, we invite you to view our very detailed early access roadmap. This roadmap outlines the upcoming features and timelines, demonstrating our dedication to enhancing your gaming experience. And then localization, as we bring our game to the global audience, we recognize the importance of localization. Currently, the game is available in multiple languages, with English being the primary and most polished language. We worked very hard to improve translations in other languages, but it's important to note that these are still under refinement. Please be aware the translations in languages other than English have not been thoroughly vetted. They are a work in progress, and we expect to improve them with each subsequent update. Your feedback in this area is particularly valuable, as this will help us enhance the accuracy and quality of our translations. We are committed to making our game as accessible as possible to players around the world, and we appreciate your patience as we work towards achieving a high standard of localization in all supported languages. And in closing, I am reminded of a quote that resonates deeply with our mission. It takes a day to destroy a good reputation, but it takes many years to build it, which is a quote by Emmanuel Otumala. We are on a half a decade long journey to build something exceptional, and we invite you to join us on the next step in this exciting adventure. Thank you for your support, understanding, and belief in our vision. And this is Warm Regards by Nathaniel Torbiner, Lotus21, Kenan Newton, which is Kenan Plot Armor, Chloe Lee, which is CSL 1006, Peter Randall, which is Space Microscope, and Okron Studio itself. And so again, I want to make a personal recommendation. If you're not a fan of early access games, if you're not a fan of games that are not finished, please do not buy this game and negatively review it. If you negatively review this game just because you thought it was funny or something like that, then you're not going to get anywhere with this game, nor will you get anywhere with your review. If you want to buy this game, negatively review it because you genuinely, that is how you genuinely feel, then make that known. Make that known in your review where you say, I will change my review whenever this is better. And of course, this game could receive negative reviews whenever it comes out. But just know that the more negative reviews that you leave, the less people will be inclined to buy the game. And if you want to see this game be successful, you need to know that that is how we're going to get there. Be honest with your reviews. Don't negatively review it because you feel like you were misled, because no one at Okron Studio, no one through me, and no one who has been a part of the development of this game wanted to mislead anyone. I know you guys are mistrustful because of the Superpower 3 fiasco, but at the same time, we have to give these other small studios a shot. Through all of the information that I have received, through all of the gameplay that I've been able to have, and through everything that I've been able to interact with with Okron, with WWNE, and just my experience, I don't have the same vibes that I had with Superpower. Of course, I could have done better when it came to the release of Superpower, but that was my fault, and I could have done better, and I should have done better. And that was a long time ago. That was about a year ago now, and it's still fresh on our minds. It's still fresh on my mind because I do feel bad for how I dealt with that situation, but we have to be able to move on from it. We need to make sure that we know that if we look at these games and then just say, oh, well, it's garbage, it's crap, we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere. We have to be able to be trusting with at least someone else. We need to make sure that somehow we are going to make the best geopolitical simulator out there. And that is the goal of WWNE. That is the goal of Okron Studio. We want to make a game that makes everyone enjoy it. We want to make a game where everyone is going to be able to have fun with it. And now we will talk about the roadmap behind WWNE. So as you can see right here, we do have the World Warfare and Economics Early Access roadmap. So we see that the current one, or at least the previous one, was 0.82, and this included ICBM missile visuals, highways and railways on the map, peace conferences, insult diplomatic action, annual budgets, etc., etc., etc. Basically everything we did kind of go over in the live stream. So the one that just came out about today was the process to be able to build power plants on regions, defenses interceptions, which includes missiles and jets, terrorist organizations being implemented, new space integrations, a couple of localizations, and a tutorial for the main map, the main menu, the map, and diplomacy. And the one that is set to come out on January 10th, 2024 is a polishing of the space. The tutorial for economy and military. We have the map modes. We have restructuring of military personnel, so that will be good because I'm unable to kind of mess with military personnel right now. Geo events, which I believe is around like geological events, so like earthquakes, maybe. Restructuring of intergovernmental organizations, so we will see that in organizations are going to be implemented. They are implemented right now, but I guess they're going to be restructured in the way that they work. So right now, basically the way they work is that they kind of like provide a bonus, or they like a goal for being a part of that organization. We also have the enhancement of naval warfare and naval invasions. We have the United Nations, UN resolutions, and United Nations Security Council that will be implemented, and that will come in 0.84 on January 10th. And in 0.85, we will have on February 10th. So we're looking like about a month for every release of a update. Localization polish in 0.85. We have an enhance of resource building processes, organization summits and votings, AI sending Navy units. We have the fog of war visuals, the AI researching technologies, and missing naval regions. And then 0.86 will come out March 1st, 2024. This is all subject to change. So if you're looking at this way down the line, don't get upset because this is all subject to change. In 0.86, we will have the implementation of the Proxima Centauri solar system, which is the closest star to Earth, in which we will be able to send probes and explore those stars and planets. We will have AI for army management, which is war, manufacturing, etc. We have the support of creating new organizations. We have 25 additional countries which will be released, and technologies fully integrated with economy. 0.87 on March 20th, 2024, we have worker data. We have Cluwne 16 solar system, Cluwne. We have civil wars and military coups, which will be implemented. We have the implementation of AI in naval invasions. And then we have AI gradually creating military units. 0.88 will come out in April 13th, and that will have the ability to create and fund terrorist organizations. We'll have an Israel-Palestine scenario, an ultra-widescreen support, changing region conquer processes from instant to gradually conquering and population resistance, and we will have a World War III scenario being implemented. On 0.89, May 11th, 2024, we will have the AI managing a player economy, the Wolf 359 solar system, the war hostages and negotiation, and the Armenia-Azerbaijan scenario. On 0.90, we will have June 1st, 2024, geodata by year, 50 unique city landmarks, and a Mac version will release on June 1st, 2024. So again, there will be a Mac version. Good. Version 0.91 in beta, that will be June 27th, 2024. We'll have the Lalande 21185 and Sirius solar systems, and modding will be available. On 0.92 in July 21st, 2024, modding will also include military and unit data, and a China-Taiwan scenario will be released. In 0.93, August 10th, 2024, all 195 recognized countries in the world by the United Nations will be available, and modding will allow for the loading of C scripts. And on 0.94, September 1st, 2024, we will have the Russia-Ukraine scenario, which will include 2014 and 2022. Multiplayer co-op will be available, and Yemen Civil War scenario will be available. 0.95 on September 21st, 2024, one day after my birthday, we will have the corruption and bribes available. UI scale will be available. Leuten 726-8 system and ROS 154 will be available, and Linux will be available in that time frame. 0.96 on October 5th, 2024 will include no-fly zones and peacekeeping forces. I'm very excited for that. Israel-Lebanon 2006 scenario will be available, and creating of new political parties. Climate changes and natural disasters will be available. 0.97 on November 1st, 2020. Cities Destruction animation will be available. Create new currencies will be available, and modding of the map and terrain will be available. 0.98 on November 21st, 2024. Playing as unrecognized and disputed territories. Complete modding tool and rivers will be available. 0.99 on December 10th, 2024. Civil unrest from conquering regions, aerial campaigns, and railroads will be available. And version 1.0 on January 1st, 2025. The full release of World Warfare and Economics officially will include the playing as terrorist organizations, playing as a political party as the opposite political party, and multiplayer being upgraded to 32 players will be available. So that is the roadmap for World Warfare and Economics. So we are already on the way to 2024, and he is aiming to have this game at version 1.0 by the end of the year. So if you guys can help us do that, if you guys can help Lotus do that, if you guys can help Okron Studio do that, it will be a tremendous help to them. Again, as a content creator, I will not recommend you buy this game. If you want to buy this game and help it into its maturity, if you want to help this game mature to where it needs to be, then yes, buy the game. If you are not a fan of this game and you don't like early access games, tired of early access being a thing, don't buy this game and negatively review it and return it. That is not going to get this game to where you want it to be. If you want to see this game be successful, buy it and give suggestions. Help the development of this game. Everyone that is watching this video right now can be a part of the development of this game. Please, please, please do not go into this game expecting a polished, finished game. You will be disappointed. Don't go in and disappoint yourself. Try to share this video with as many people that are excited about this game. Know what you are getting into. Don't buy this game and expect something to be finished, because it's not going to be finished. You need to buy this game and understand what you're getting into. I wanted to make this as clear as I possibly could to help Okron Studio get this message out, because we all want this game to be successful. I want it to be successful. Okron wants it to be successful. Okron wants it to be successful, and I know you guys want this game to be successful too. We're all disappointed because of Superpower's failure, but we want this game to be successful. This game is going in the very right direction. I very much am excited to see what this game will look like at the very end of its development. And once these DLCs start coming out, maybe in 2025, 2026, then it's going to be even more exciting. So again, please know what you are buying. You need to know what you are buying, and just give it the benefit of the doubt. Don't buy this game expecting something finished, because you're going to get disappointed. Other than that, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content on World Warfare and Economics, go ahead and tell me down below what your guys' thoughts on this game is. I'm not trying to sit here defending it with my entire life. I'm not trying to sit here and just defend it. I'm trying to tell you that you need to know what you're buying, and you need to give it the benefit of the doubt. So just let's see what happens. Let's see how this release goes, and then we will talk afterward. But other than that, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.